When it comes to spirituality, there are a particular group of people who generally get a much more prominent face in the social media discourse. And they're also the most villainized. They're the Satanists, the witches who work with the devil, and the darker aspects of reality. And yet, sometimes you wonder, are they actually evil? Are demons actually real? Are they evil, or are they just misunderstood parts of reality? In this video, I'm going to be explaining as a magician, as a witch, why and how I work with demons, why you should or you should not do it, and why certain people absolutely hate the fact that demons work with people. Hello everybody, my name is Morpheus Darkson. I am a witch based in India, and in this video we are going to be discussing the demonic entities that exist in our world and how they impact us in our daily life. So as a witch, I have seen people and I have seen situations arise in which there's clearly a darker entity at work. People call them demons, people call them the netters, people call them Diablos. But whatever they are, at the end of the day, they are parts of our reality that we must accept. When people say that demons should not be worked with, they are saying it from a very weakened perspective. The perspective is narrow because of their indoctrination and their childhood. They have grown and have studied the light-oriented religions, such as Vaishnava Hinduism, such as Christianity, Judaism, Islam, whatever you say, all of them have been light-oriented. But the problem is that light-oriented teachings do not teach about the total sum of our reality. There's a thing that caused pagans to be much more brutal, much more lively than the Christians of the next era, which was the fact that they realized that evil is part of nature. They realized that nothing in nature is good or evil in its reality. If you are going to be very objective, you will see that there is no good and evil. A person's good is another person's evil. I'm not saying to go out and do horrible things to people, but I'm just putting out the point that in nature, if you are thinking about nature as it is, if you're thinking about life, then it is not good or evil. There will be good, there will be evil from your perspective, but it will be different from another person's perspective. That is why a lot of people hate our reality, because they have been indoctrinated that the world is good, that the world is designed to help you. And it is. The universe is very nurturing if you allow it to be. But it is also brutal. It is also a mother that tests you. And you have to realize that our reality is a game. And you must learn how to play it. Otherwise, you're going to just fall down the rabbit hole. As a witch, I have seen people, occultists, and basic everyday humans just fall into the trap that demons are evil. Entities such as Lucifer, Belial, Abaddon, Lilith, they're evil. They should be evoked against. But the problem is that Lucifer, Belial, all of them embody certain aspects of nature that we often neglect. Often we hide in our collective unconscious. Lilith, for example, represents the sexual energy of the female, the independence that a woman has. It also represents the chaotic essence of independence, the desire to not be shackled down by somebody else, to reach for self-independence. Belial, when it comes, is a very powerful lord. Belial is a lord of strength, is a lord of righteousness at the end of the day. So when you work with him, you're also calling upon the energies of the reality that is corresponding to that of your desired virtues. Lucifer is a god of light, is a god of passion, is a god of wisdom as well. So when you're working with Lucifer, Lucifer will allow you, he will gift you ability to see more than what you are currently seeing in your world. So this is it at the end of the day. These demons, these entities that you work with, they are not evil, but they are representing a part of a psyche that we are hidden away. Then there are also occultist rituals that we perform to connect to these entities and ask their help. So just like Lucifer being an entity of light, there is also angels of light. Saint Michael, for example. And there are angels who are for righteousness, those who can punish people, such as Angel Raziel. But you have to understand that these entities, they work with each other. They work as part of the whole. So you cannot just get good while hiding away evil. You have to understand that there is a balance at the end of the day, and you have to understand and hold that balance, and that will allow you to manifest your will onto this earth. The pagans, they understood it. The pagans worked with entities of darkness, of light. If we go to Germania, we see Odin, the Lord of Darkness, the Lord of Evil. The Lord of Trickery was also the chief pantheon god. And yet there was also Baldur, the god of righteousness, the god who would do anything to support and save people. In East, we had Krishna, who was the god of righteousness, the god of basically happiness, love, light, everything. And yet he was the cause for the biggest war in Indian history. Why is that? Because you have to understand that sometimes there will be evil, there will be darkness. But it is your duty to understand how it is happening, why it is happening, and what is your role in this. Because if you hide evil, you're human, you have tendencies, you have urges. If you hide it in the collective unconscious, at some point it will rise up. And that is why glyphotic initiations are very important. And that's why they are very dangerous. Because I had that situation where I hid away all my emotions, all my anger, all my wrath. And at some point, they erupted because of a small, insignificant issue. That is what happens. You hide away all your emotions and they will rise at the worst opportune moment. And that is why humans have very dirty sins. Because we, as humans, are impure. We have dark and light. And if you hide away the dark, then the dark will just collectively collect in our unconscious. It will slowly fester, and will wait for the perfect moment. And in a very tense situation, it will rise up, take control of you, and devour you. So working with demons, working with these entities, what they will do is that they will allow you to control and understand parts of you that you have neglected, parts of you that you have hidden, and parts of you that are basically in the shadows. And they will help pull them out so that you can understand that at the end of the day, this part is also me. I am also this. On the other hand, if you're getting out of the self-alchemy, demons can help you figure out a way to live a better life. To live a life in which you have money, you have power, you have status. Because demons, at the end of the day, are closer to earth than that of other entities. Angels, they are celestial entities. And demons are earth-based entities. Because at the end of the day, if you read the Bible, there is no hell. Like, Satan was not cast down to hell. He was cast down to earth. Lucifer was cast down to earth. Demons exist around us. They exist in our world, our plane. So they are closer to us. So by calling on to them, you are able to call upon the energies of the world. So that's what demons are at the end of the day. They are nature spirits that the church demonized. They are around us. They are always with us. Nature spirits of the plants, of the birds, of the air. They are the spirits of our world that we have hidden, that we have villainized. And that comes back to us. They're always hiding, festering, and when you call upon them, they help unleash what you were, what your potential is, and it starts helping you. I am being helped. You are going to be helped. You have to just seek, and you will receive. I'm not saying that it is evil, that is good. Hell, there are people who work with demons who basically live by the unconscious, such as the Order of Nine Angles, which is like a horrible industry, a horrible organization that I absolutely hate. There are other organizations that basically take in the demonic aspect and then they use it to rule their ego with the shadow, their impulses, their urges. So I'm not saying that you should do that. I hate those people because they don't understand what actual demonic magic is. So you have to understand how to use them, correct? Okay, so this was all I wanted to say in this particular video. I will be explaining later on in more videos about how to work with demons properly. If you want to learn more about demonic work, if you want to work with demons, if you want to work with the devil, spirits of darkness properly so that you don't fuck it up, you can click on the first link in the description below, in which you will get my Patreon, in which there are courses, rituals, and particular things that will help you gain much more power in your life. I will see you in my next video, guys. Goodbye. Have a great day. Take care. I will see you later. Goodbye.